No, go ahead. Go ahead and say it.
I didn't have anything to say. I just wanted to see your face.
Okay. Well, welcome to another episode of Dad Bod D&D presents The Tomb of Annihilation. And this is episode 7. Thanks, Binks, for doing the counting there. I think before we had some math issues. And tonight, we will be doing some fun. Binks, you want to go over the pre-game stuff?
Pre-game stuff, like, yeah. So we have a Twitter. That's what it's called. We have a Twitter now. It is DadBodDND or at DN_DND. You can follow us there. Got a lot of dank memes going out daily over there on the Twitter sphere.
Slight correction. It's at DN_dad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, at DN_dad. DN Dad. Yeah.
This ain't your dad's podcast.
Yeah. So we got that going. Tonight, just before the stream started, we had our second episode of the podcast up. That is one where we discuss some of our favorite monsters. Have a pretty good time doing it. So check that out on YouTube, or join us next Wednesday, and we will be talking about our favorite D&D moments, our favorite role-playing moments. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay. Anybody have anything else they want to announce before we roll into the game?
No, let's do this.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we will do a quick recap. Last game, you guys were finishing up Camp Righteous, and you found the lovely traps in there and almost died. You made it to the end where you found a couple magical items, which was the Chill Rend sword that Victon will now be using. You found the Jug of Alchemy, which has a lot of fun pranks that can be played in the jungles, the hot jungles of Cholt. And you found some gold. Luckily, you had Azaka wait outside for you, and she thwarted the goblin trap that was set for you. You found a couple items there. You did find a holy symbol to Torm outside of Camp Vengeance. You also met one of Victon's clan members. Anybody remember the name?
Drufus? Druthers?
Durseth. And he has challenged Victon to a fight to the death to become the new leader of the Victon tribe.
We'll go with Sapphire Scales. That'll work.
Okay, the Sapphire Scale is canon.
I like it. That's nice.
So, as you guys were leaving, you were still at the banks of Camp Righteous. Let's just for everybody else to see. As soon as it loads up here. I'd also like to say we added some new fancy scenes into our OBS, so we're getting the professionalism up there, ladies and gentlemen.
It's sexy.
It's sexy. It's so hot.
And then there's me.
And then there's me.
You're still sexy, mustache boy.
We should kick you. Is that too soon? Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Whoops.
All right, so you guys have not
That's
rested.
enough D&D for tonight. Good night, everybody.
You guys have not rested, and you have just exited to Durseth walking away.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you guys have to do?
Victon, should we go jump that guy right now, or are you okay?
No,
Okay with this?
I'll be okay. Well, I'll deal with this. It's again not your guys' problem. This is all for me. I'll take care of it the right way when we go meet him.
We got the numbers. We could take him out.
I spent a little time with with these scaly folk back in Faerun, and you see this right here. And I don't know if we've ever talked about it, but Vinny's covered in scars, and his face looks like it's seen lots of beatings in its life. And he says, this one right here happened when I stepped in the middle of one of these things, right? The whole fucking tribe just put a licking on me. And what I learned from that is you can't get involved in this kind of shit, right? Right, this is between them, and this is like, it would be an insult for us to get involved in this. Moral support only.
All right, this is not the way I've ever dealt with things, but I guess, Victon, if that's what you want us to do and what you need, then yeah, let's let them walk.
Yeah, well, it's the best way to go about this. I don't need the rest of my tribe hating me for the rest of our existence.
Okay.
So he said what, 2 weeks?
Yes. Wasn't it 2
All right.
weeks?
Well, Victon, if you ever change your mind, we got your back for however you want to handle this.
I appreciate you having my back. And I will let you know if we need to change our plan, but for now, we'll leave it be, let him go, and we'll deal with this when we meet him in a couple weeks. Or 2 days is what I have noted from last time.
Yeah, I retconned it. Should have been 2 weeks.
Okay. Fixed.
Well, what time is it, roughly?
Early afternoon.
10:18.
Late afternoon?
Early afternoon.
Early afternoon. Do we want to maybe spend some more time kind of looking around here, see what we can scavenge? And then maybe make camp here tonight? There's a lot of tents.
There didn't seem to be a whole bunch, but I'm mildly opposed to making camping what almost seems a dead camp, or at the very least, there's a reason they're not here anymore.
Yeah, I gotta say, it gives me a little heebie-jeebies, right? You know, like just a bad kind of juju feeling about this. I would feel better if we traveled on a little more, made camp in the jungle like normal people.
Yeah, you're probably right. But do we want to look around anymore, or are we feeling good about it?
I found fuck all, and I searched a large part of this other than the lizard building here.
Is the map correct with the shoreline there? There's some boats and stuff out there.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind checking out those boats just to see what we got. Who knows? We may have to quick getaway, take to the water. You never know. We should probably check it out.
Have at it.
Okay.
All right, I'll go. So I want to walk over and just see what's on the shoreline, see what the boats are like.
Yeah. So as you kind of walk towards the boats, they're still kind of like just floating up and down with the water as it kind of moves. They still look intact. The oars look good. They look newer, so they don't look as tattered as the other tents and other stuff that was left here. They look like maybe somebody came here, tied them off, and went somewhere else.
Do I see any tracks or anything on the beach?
No, it has been long enough that all the tracks have kind of...
Okay. Anything in the boats?
Nope, just the 2 oars.
Well, I'll go back to the party and... Well, the boats look newer than the tents and everything else, but nothing there, no tracks. That's kind of, again, off-putting like you guys said. I think you guys are right. We should probably camp somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, never mind the fact that there were hundreds and hundreds of goblin bodies in there. And then our fair friend here seems to have killed another 10 or so just in the time we were in there. These goblins don't know that we got the shit that was in there. And they're gonna keep coming from the looks of it, right? This is not a place I want to stay.
I agree.
But you guys were on some kind of mission, right? I mean, you're just not out here pilfering like me.
Yeah, camp Righteous was a bust. So I think the next box to check on our list would be Camp Vengeance.
Let's do it.
What was up with Camp Vengeance?
Can I get a recap on what we know about Camp Vengeance?
You believe it was the last place of the Harpers.
Okay, good. Well, back in the port, we got some information that might be where the Harpers are kind of set up, kind of the last location of them, and they're going to have that next bit of information for us to, at least for me, to figure out the next step in this journey, why I came to Cholt, and that's to help my benefactor, and I think the Harpers have that information. So for me personally, heading to Camp Vengeance is where we should go, but I don't want to forget Jeffrey. We got that big son of a bitch that took him and strung him up. That we need to find that scent and get back on that trail, I think, too.
So, the Harpers. Do I know anything about the Harpers? Does that name ring any kind of bells with me? You muted.
Give me a straight wisdom check. Or history check, actually.
History check?
Hold on, guys. It's going to take 8 hours to load this map. Yeah, so with a 6, you don't know what that means.
The Harpers. Are they like militants? I mean, what do we know about these guys?
Not much. We know that they're just kind of non-existent, and the only clue we've had is Camp Vengeance. But we know that they contain some information. Again, I need some help on what Syndra had said we are looking for.
So you're looking for the Harpers because they're helping track down the Soulmonger?
Do we know the name of that? I thought we just know it as the artifact so far.
Yeah, you know the name of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the person who hired me and, the rest of my crew that's no longer with me, wanted us to find the Soulmonger. And from what we found out in Port Nyanzaru is that the Harpers are kind of on that same mission. So they're the ones that we need to go talk to. And I just think we're doing a service for everybody if we can find this the Soulmonger.
So Azaka, how close are we to
Camp Vengeance?
how close are we to this Camp Vengeance?
Well, I think if we were to take the river upstream, we would get there in 2 days.
That's not bad. That leaves us 12 days to find some other trouble to get into. Though, Victon, so where's your family live? Where they at?
That's a good question. I don't know if we ever discussed that, did we?
Boop, there. Nope, we haven't.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of like a nomadic tribe, almost. So you do tend to travel a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Smartass. So, I mean, last known place was probably closer to Curse of Ball than where you're at now.
Works for me. Jose.
So close to Curse the Ball.
Yes.
That was where the bird fellow was, right? Guy
Yes,
had
it
on
was.
the nice armor, looked like comes from a well-off kind of place. Unlike most of the people here outside of the port. So, we check out Camp Vengeance while we're over here, stop in for a spot, right? Get our information, maybe along the way we look for some clues about your friend, and then we start heading looking for Victor's tribe on the way to Crucible.
That's a good plan to me.
That makes the most sense logistically, I think, and making the most of our time. Probably a good idea. I don't want to forget about Jeffrey, though. We need to find that thing, whatever it was. So we need to try to pick up those tracks again somewhere. And I'm not a tracker, Vinny. That's where I'm gonna kind of lean on you and hope that we can find that. You can get us in the right direction.
Well, I'm holding out hope that it was a dinosaur. So, with human... Wait, no, it had human feet. It can't possibly be a dinosaur.
Had humanoid feet. Humanoid.
Right, humanoid. 5 fingers, or 5 toes.
Giant claws.
So I do want to make sure, because I think we're missing part of that. So I understand humanoid means bipedal. It walks on 2 legs. All right? But when I see the print, am I seeing something with it looks like a larger human footprint? Like, do I see claw indentations? Do I see a what do you call it? Like, you know how like birds will have the 3 in the front and the 1 in the back kind of thing?
Well,
like I understand. I get what humanoid means. I guess what am I seeing when I saw those tracks?
but if we think about it, like a bugbear is categorized as humanoid, but they're not going to have human type feet, are they?
How's that?
Well done.
Where is it?
It's in
So let's-
the-
So if we looked at that, we would not think human.
Got it. Okay. So
No, you would think humanoid. It is bipedal. It does
Right.
have five, fingers
Toes.
or toes, whatever. Thanks, Travis. The word was eluding me. I've never heard of toes. You would think it does have 5 toes, but maybe really long nails or claws.
Okay.
But it does have the same like steps and indents and
Okay.
okay. All right.
Gate.
Well, that gives me a better idea.
All right. So I'll pull out that picture that I drew of it and go. Looking at this again, I think you might be closer to being right, Vinny. This is not like my footsteps or your footsteps. There's some long nails or claws, something that's not quite right.
Would Silver have any idea or be able to make any sort of check? Maybe seeing something in the Underdark?
let me double check. You can give me a nature check. With a 5, you do not know.
Never seen that.
In the Underdark, you've seen a lot of like clawed creatures that range from like insect type that have the very very rigid claw steps to like Durgar to Drow like yourself. But you've never seen one this big to be more like a human. How about that?
And that's what's exciting to me is the size. That's what makes me think it's one of them dinosaurs. See, that's
Okay.
That's
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be something like a troll or a really big orc, now would it? I don't know if.
I don't. I mean, I'm guessing.
I mean,
it looks a little too large to me to be an orc. It looks so if you look here, the claws seem to scrape as it walks, right? To me, that seems to think maybe more reptilian, maybe a dinosaur. Like I said, All I know
I
is
know
this.
sometimes in the Underdark, our armies we'd have berserkers out in front made of some really big orcs or trolls, maybe some ogres that we'd nabbed from the surface.
So,
So,
all I know, it's the best lead I've had so far on a dinosaur. A real big fucking dinosaur, right? And that's why I'm out here, right? Look, people like me, we don't last long living this life, right? But I know one fucking thing. I'm out here to kill a dinosaur before I fucking bite it, right? Before something bigger gets me, I gotta get it. And this is the best lead I have. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Johnny was not my favorite person in the world. But
It was Jeffrey.
right,
Johnny Jeffrey, who I thought it was Jeremy.
yeah. But no offense to you, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead, but I'm just being honest with you. I have a vested interest in trying to help you with this, right? So I'm going to do my best to help us track this thing down as we go.
Thank you, Vinny, and everybody else. I know a lot of what we're doing and where we're going is kind of driven by me or because of my doing, and I appreciate everybody wanting to help.
We're here for you.
You know, sometimes it's just tough being the kid, you know. Maybe it wouldn't be this way if I wasn't the runt of the group, you know.
Oh, don't talk like that. Every party needs a runt.
It's just because the empathy hasn't been beaten out of you yet, and that's okay, son.
I mean, look. Give it another 15, 20 years or so. You'll just be me in a jungle all alone.
Ooh.
And then you'll remember the good old days, right?
Fate worse than death.
I wouldn't go that far. There's a lot of worse things in this world than being alone. There's a lot worse.
Yeah, I can. Like what? Because I know every time I lose somebody, it's another just chunk being taken out of me. Right? My mom, Jeffrey, Rosara.
Vinny's gonna kind of scratch his permanent stubble. So, look, man. See this one? He's gonna kind of pull up his sleeve on his leather shirt or whatever a little bit, and there is a circle about yay big. Looks like a burn spot. He's gonna say, "Well, my dad gave me that one, right? Because I fell into the crops and messed up some of the wheat. This one here, and this one here, and my orbital bone, right? I don't know if you've noticed, my eye's a little weird, right? So when you join the army and then you decide that it's not the life for you, my regiment did this to me because I didn't make my bed the right way and I got everybody laps, right? Okay, see this one here? I used to have a hunting partner and we had a big score, right? Like the biggest score we've ever had. And in the middle of the night, he jumped me and tried to kill me over some fucking skins. So, way I sees it, you've got loved ones, right? You've got people who cared about you, and whether they're here or not, you've got memories of that, right? Okay. All I've got scars. So, trust me, I wish I had somebody I could think back on fondly,
Damn.
So, why don't we get these boats moving? And Vinny's gonna walk away and start unhitching the boats and getting them ready.
As you walk away, I'm gonna open Jeffrey's bag and take out those 2 gems that I gave you and then you gave back to Jeffrey. I'm just gonna kind of look at them and then look back at you walking away, and then I'm gonna put them in my main satchel. And I'm gonna take Jeffrey's bag off, and I'm just gonna drop it right there. And I'll go follow and help.
Yeah.
So, or is it quicker to take these boats upriver, or to just hike along the shore?
Zaka's gonna say, "Well, I mean, obviously it's gonna be quicker to go upriver in a boat. I mean, you don't know what kind of shit is hanging around the sides here.
Can we all fit in one boat, or is it going to be 2 separate boats?
I would say 2 separate boats.
Well, do we want to spend the rest of the day busting our ass upriver?
The further we get away from this place, the better I think we'll be.
You're probably right.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys all climb in the river, or in the boats, and who is paddling for each boat?
I'll do one.
I'll take a paddle.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are. How are the other boats going?
What do you mean?
I mean, who's all filling into the boats? I'm sorry.
I guess we should figure out who's going to be in what boats.
So I'll be in one. Yeah, I don't.
I can go with Binks.
I think Vinny would take the other boat.
So I'll go with Vinny then.
You're not gonna leave Azaka with Vinny?
Yeah,
That would
I'll
be
go
hilarious.
with Vinny and Azaka.
All right, so Victon and myself in one, and then everybody else in the other.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are the worst. Okay, so yeah, you guys are cruising upriver pretty good. Give me the 2 rowers. Give me a Constitution check.
Okay, I'm proficient in water vehicles. Does that help me?
Yeah, you have advantage.
All right, sweet. Constitution?
Oh, that's a save.
Not a
Yeah,
save,
that's
just a
fine.
right.
Save is right.
And
Yep,
what'd
save
you
is right.
roll?
Do you want a save or you want a regular?
Constitution save.
Okay. Ugh,
Thought
13.
That's what I said. But okay, yeah, you guys make it up. A couple miles upriver. You do feel it's traveling faster than at foot, but not as fast as you could go. Vinny, you being a little overweight and kind of a bigger fellow, you can't, like, you're struggling to keep up with the young buck that Binks is. But you guys make it. So you guys make it the first night. Well, until nightfall, so just a couple hours. What do you guys want to do?
I'll kind of like over my shoulder yell at the group like, hey, we just want to pull over anywhere, or are we going to keep going through the night?
Well, I think whenever we find a good spot, it's going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of. Yeah, I don't know if you'd want me to do a check to try and find a good spot to berth.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I'll ask Victon. Hey, Victon, you want to see if you can see anything?
Yeah,
I'm blind as a bat.
No, with a 19, so Binks is kind of helping.
Gotcha.
You guys find a good spot, a good, easy, unloading in a place where you could tie the boats off. So it's, a nice little sandy shore. And so you guys get out, hop out. Who's tying boats off, and what is everybody else going to be doing?
I'll tie the boat off.
I'd like to stay within view of the camp and see if I can't scrounge us up something to eat.
Okay. What about you, Binks?
Vinny, you mind if I tag along? I'd like to pick up some of this tracking and hunting.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Okay, Silver, what are you doing?
He's sleeping in the boat.
Just going to shave that mustache off.
You gave him too much shit. He's feeling bad about it.
Silver, are you alive? Or dead? You're on mute. You're on mute? Silver, you're muted in Discord.
It's time to pull it out.
Okay, he's helping me. Say that. He's gathering sticks because he's a bitch. Okay, so Azaka's also helping with camp. She's gathering sticks and getting a campfire going. Victon, give me a dex check on the tying off of the ropes. Just a straight check, not a save. Okay, so 7. Tie a knot. You look at it for a second, like that's a good knot.
I am proud of my work.
Take a picture of that knot.
Job well done. Instagram, here I come.
I'm now patting myself on the back. Good job, me.
And I imagine you're gonna go help with camp. Vinny
Yes.
and Binks, whoever's leading, give me a survival check with advantage.
I'm definitely following, kind of like seeing what he does, trying to pick up some of the tricks of the trade.
Yeah, I figure as I'm going, I'll at first I'm probably kind of quiet, and then I'll say see these limbs here, they're kind of broken, right? Something's been through here recently.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you're tracking a big ass deer.
So what do you think broke those limbs?
Shh.
Sorry.
Okay, keep your voice down. Look at the tracks, right? You see these imprints? It looks like some kind of deer or antelope or something. It's got cloven hooves. Get your bow ready.
Okay. I'm gonna quietly take an arrow out and get it knocked and ready.
Okay.
So we're gonna slowly move forward a little bit. I'll point out a pile of shit. That right there. It's a good sign. I'll even pick up a couple of pieces and feel them. Be like, still.
What's that?
Oh, this is deer shit.
What?
It's warm though.
Put it down.
It's warm. It's right. It was just here. It's warm.
Yeah, and it's really gross.
I'm gonna smear a little bit on his shirt.
Ugh.
Keep moving.
Okay. Yep, you guys, so with a 20, you guys roll up to the deer pretty quietly. You track it. This late in the day, it's starting to bed down for the night.
All right. That's it right there?
Yeah. See through those bushes there, see?
Yeah.
It's got a pattern. It kind of blends in with shadows a little bit, but just take a deep breath, hold it.
All right.
There we go. You got this.
What am I aiming for?
See the brown between the leaves?
Yeah?
That's what you're shooting.
All right. Yeah, so I pull my arrow back, take a deep breath, and I'm going to let go.
Okay. Yeah, and it just connects and doesn't even get up to run. Doesn't, do this little kill walk. Falls down dead right there.
Good clean kill.
Boy.
Now what do we do?
Now you drag its ass back to camp. And Vinny will go up to the deer and he's gonna pull the arrow out and hand it back to Binks. And he's going to start humming his little song to himself. And he's going to tie off the legs a little bit and hand the rope to Binks.
Okay.
Kind of, and then just turn around and start walking back to camp, humming his song.
And then, what? I gotta drag this all back by myself?
Your kill, your responsibility.
Fine. So I'm gonna, hunker down and try to pull it, and try to keep pace with Vinny.
Okay.
When we get back to camp, I'll start dressing it. Get us a couple nice pieces of meat thrown on the skillet.
Okay. Yep, and I mean we're all using your survival check, the original one, so.
Okay. So yeah, I probably would have skinned it. I don't think I probably would have explained it as I was going, just kind of humming to myself, going through the process of skinning it. And then I'll get out a piece of rope and have the skin start drying out on the side overnight a little bit. And then kind of butcher the deer a little bit with my short sword. Which I don't think I've ever described. My short sword looks a lot like a Bowie knife. Like Crocodile Dundee, like a big ass fucking knife. And get off some nice like flank steaks and throw them on the grill. Take some time to go look around, see if I can't find some herbs or some wild onions or something to chop up in it. Try and get us a nice dinner going.
Okay. Okay, so as you guys kind of cook a nice dinner, you feel well fed, rested. Who's going to take first watch, second watch, and third watch?
Well,
I'll take out first watch.
First? Okay.
I can take a watch. Or Silver can.
Hey,
Get that mustache shaved.
I'll take third watch, but I am rather interested in Did you look at that jar of yours? That
I don't think we looked too much at it, did we? This might be a pretty good opportunity to do so.
All I'm saying is this deer could really use some mayo.
So, I mean, because we don't know that it has mayo yet.
No,
we don't know
an inside joke.
that it has anything.
That was an inside joke.
Is there any Chilton specials inside of there?
I mean,
Well, I say that you got to watch that alcoholism, boy. I'll
hey,
just pop a cork and.
well, hang on a sec. Aren't you Aren't you the magic guy with the sparkly fingers and shit flying out of your hands? Can't you
typically not shit, although something does smell a little bit.
Yeah,
but I can certainly do a check on it.
I mean, it might be good
Right.
before we just go uncorking anything. Maybe take 10 minutes and try and wrap your head around it, see if you can figure out how it works.
Not a literal 10 minutes.
Arrow.
I'm gonna take my time.
I never considered doing an Arcana check.
Now, boy.
I sit on you.
I like the idea of just trying random corks and see what comes out.
What?
Do we take these frozen silver moments just to roleplay him?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can we assume that he would do an Arcana check on it, see, or at least investigate some of it?
Yeah, I mean, you guys you guys know what it is. You don't know how it works, but you get the general idea that you need to name your liquid before anything comes out.
Silver, say Cholton Special. Oh, the chat's blowing up.
The chat's blowing up. Okay, I say it's Cholton Special. Doesn't work.
No. When they make these magic things, it's never that particular.
Well, did we want to say water?
No, we want to say ale.
Okay.
Like aioli?
Ale, boy.
No, like beer.
Oh. I don't think I've ever had a beer.
Oh fuck! What the fuck have you been drinking? You just said you're an alcoholic. What do you?
No. Oh, he thinks. I just had Cholton Specials.
The fuck's a Cholton Special?
They come in a little pineapple. They're delicious.
Why the fuck would you drink anything that's inside a piece of fruit?
It's
Like-
sweet.
It's a girl drink.
It tastes good.
It's a girl drink.
Wow.
Doc is gonna be like, hold on now. I mean, it looks like a boy drink to me. And she grabs the jug and goes, beer. And then she just pours it and drinks. And then as she's done, she just goes, hands it to you.
See,
So badass.
that's what I'm talking about. She drinks like a man. She's
Well,
drinking a man's drink.
I mean, I drink like a woman because I am a woman. But I get what you're saying.
well,
I mean,
pass that over here.
Apparently you drink better than I do, but that's fair.
That goes without saying. I suspect.
Silver posted in chat that he's requesting a break so he can run to the school and use their internet.
You're fucking 30 minutes late and you want to break an hour into the game.
I mean, it's fine. Let's do it.
Alright.
I mean, I can fill up a glass with some scotch while we're taking a break. So.
Yeah. I need drunk Victon in here. I need to see what that's like.
Good luck.
Drunk Dicton.
Alright, so we will be
Right, quick
taking a 10-minute break. Do not go anywhere. Silver, I say, is trying to fix his internet.
I'm finishing my bourbon so I can switch to beer.
So hang on. We're gonna mute our mics, dim our cameras, and we'll be right back.
So pass that over here. I'm gonna take a big giant swig out of it. Be like, well, if we all get shit faced tonight and we die to something horrible in the middle of the night, we're gonna do our best to die drunk off our asses. And I'm gonna take a giant swig of it and then throw it to Victon.
So I'll grab it and take a big drink of it, just almost like Azaka did, but not quite as much.
Okay.
That's good. That's living right there.
I haven't had a drink like this in for a long time. That was mighty fine.
Come on, Banksy. It's
All
time,
right.
boy. It's time, boy.
All right. Well, I've had a few drinks before, but
Yeah, no.
all right.
Sissy drinks. This is the real deal, right? So,
Okay. Okay. I'll take a drink. So I grab the jug and take a big gulp, and then kind of pull it down. And
I'm gonna put my hand on the back of the jug as he's drinking it and keep him from putting it down.
okay, I kind of grimace a little bit, and it comes back up to my face, and I just open up.
Chug.
I take probably 3 or 4 big gulps and then push it away out of my face. And then,
Yeah.
oh,
Way to go, Boots.
clean my face, my mouth off, and
Okay.
oh,
So, how long do you guys want to be drinking for?
gross.
Like a couple hours, I would think.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun tonight.
What do you guys usually drink till it's gone, or?
That's the goal. You don't always, at least you don't always make it, but sometimes you do. I say fuck it. Life's way too short. And
Well, who's taking the first watch? Maybe they should
I
kind
am
of.
taking the first watch, and I
Hold
will
off a
not
little
be
bit.
drinking anymore until that's over.
oh, come on, man.
I am not letting us get attacked and killed because of a drinking problem.
Oh, there's no such thing as a drinking problem. It's just a state of being.
Because of too much drinking in one short period of time.
No. More for me.
Enjoy it.
I'll grab the jug and take another big swig of it and pass it to Silver.
Well,
That's some mighty fine ale.
I do say so
I-
myself.
I think I can actually taste the magic in it, right? My
Is that
dream.
what that was? The magic? Like with food made with love?
I know.
There's something certainly special about it, I'll admit that much.
I know quite a few brewers probably pay us good money to try and work up a. Oh shit! There he is. I know quite a few brewers who probably pay us some good money to get a taste of this and try and figure out the recipe.
I wish Discord would ask you if you wanted to join a voice channel.
can I have another drink?
Man, you can have as much as you want. I feel like kind of slosh the jug around. What do we say? 3 gallons?
4 gallons of beer.
4 gallons. Say, I think there's plenty here to get us all shit faced. Get us feeling right proper.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take it again, take another 2, 3 big gulps, and just kind of hand it over to the who wants it next. Like, I'll hand
I
Oh,
it
could use
to.
another drink.
All right, Victon.
I'll take another swig.
Is it supposed to make your skin all warm? Like,
Yeah, it's kind of one of the side effects.
all right.
So, since we're all sitting here, right? What's your story, Silver?
I wound up in Port Nyanzaru and was pretty lost at the point, and I saw, well, at that point, I guess it was still Victon and Binks, and then at that time we still had Rosario with us, and not having anything better to do, I joined up with them for an arena fight, and for some reasons or other, we've been together ever since.
Yeah, that's how you joined the party. But
That's correct. You're a quick one, Vinny.
I've only known a few drow in my life, and they don't normally like leaving their caves. So, what's your story?
Well, it's a little bit involved. He'll take a breath. I was engaged. Was marrying up as drow do. And then she tried to kill me.
Oh,
Whoa.
now that's a honeymoon.
She strung me up by the neck, and he'll at this point pull his ascot off, and he's got a nice little rope burn on his neck.
Oh, fuck.
And-
hell.
He'll unbutton his jacket, take it off, pull up the sleeves of his shirt, and as many scars as Vinny has, Silver's got them too. They strung me up by the neck. My fiance and my sister. And stabbed me multiple times. Burned me. They put me through the ringer. I lost consciousness. Woke up in Nanzaru.
So you're kind of, I guess, a kindred spirit then, I guess?
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. Binks, you're what, like, you're a street rat, right?
Yeah, I mean, more call ourselves the Harbor Boys, but yeah, I grew up on the streets mostly.
You don't know your mom and dad?
No, I know my mom. My dad left when I was pretty young. So my mom was kind of all I had. And
So, she didn't take care of you? Like, how you end up on the street?
no, she was a lot like Rosara, and I guess that's kind of why I broke down so much when we lost her. She's one of those kind of gentle souls, you know, she just wants to do good, she took care of me the best she could all by herself. And
She alive?
part of her is alive, kind of in here, and I point to my heart, and you know, she's always with me, but like walking on this earth, no, she's not. She in the attempt to make sure I had the best upbringing and had every. Can you hear the puppies in the background? Yeah, they're whining right now. But just in her attempt to make sure I had a well-rounded education, and because my dad was my dad, who's not there, she had to bring other men in and out of my life, and didn't work out real well. Can I have another drink?
Yeah.
I think I had it last, so I'll hand it back to Binks.
Take 2 or 3 more big gulps and
you, Victon, you got unfinished business with your family?
I haven't finished business apparently with the clan. My family didn't do too well when our crowd got sick, but I guess our leader has died, and now it's on to me, and I have been challenged for the role, obviously, as you saw. So,
You were you close with your family? They good people?
they're good people. You know, we didn't have much trouble growing up. Our clan moved around a lot. There was a sickness that fell through the crowd, and we got down to very low numbers, 10 or so. And they started kind of getting back up the side after we settled down and got some people out of the group, just to help kind of keep the group alive in general. I don't really know what happened to too many of them that didn't leave, but I took that opportunity to come here on my own. So there's some ill will among a few of them for leaving, but I needed to get some adventure and experience something a little different. So I don't know quite what the standing is today, but when I left, they weren't terrible.
Life's too short. Again, I'm gonna grab the jug and take a drink, and then I'll say, well, 2 families, shitty and otherwise. I'm gonna
Here.
take another big drink and pass it around.
I'll take another huge drink myself after that.
Silver will sip on it when it passes to him.
So, Vinny, why? Who were you after the military?
Well, after the military, not much different than, I don't know that I was ever not what I am now. I've always, I've never really been one for taking orders or doing what I'm told. Definitely never been somebody for authority. My mom and dad were pretty bad. They were a lot of bad. I showed you the burn earlier. When my mom found out, she beat the shit out of me because to reinforce what my dad was saying. So I did the military and thought, well, at least nobody's gonna try and kill me there. And I was wrong. I don't know if you know this, but when they decide that you're not working out in the military, they don't just send you packing, right? They make sure that everybody knows why you look like you do, right? So, I just figured that I'm probably better on my own, right? Don't have to. That way, at least I know I'm not gonna fuck up. Nobody's gonna be beating me because I did something shitty, right? If I cock up, I eat my own consequences and deal with it. But I don't have anybody else telling me what I did wrong. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I can't say it changed me. I guess it was just finding the place where I fit best, and being on my own definitely fits best. Though I do have to say, I'm having a little bit of fun with a lot of you. I don't know that I've ever been able to say that before, but I don't think I ever really changed.
Well, it's kind of one of the rules of the Harbor Boys is we don't turn anybody away that needs
and
help.
Flowers and ponies and blue.
I think while most of you are above the age limit to be a Harbor Boy, it would not be out of line to say that we would accept all of you and would love to have you in our Harbor Boy group. So there's always a place for us somewhere, and if that's us being together right here, right now, sharing a drink next to this river, then so be it.
Not that I don't appreciate the sentiment, but that's pretty much how they got me in the military. So, sentiment appreciated, though. I'll grab the jug from Silver and take a drink.
Yeah. Sometimes we just gotta live moment to moment, I guess.
There you go. There you go. That's all this life is. It's just a string of random happenings.
You're rubbing off on me, Vinny, I guess.
Hey, I've lived, right? I might
You're alive, yes.
Yeah, I might be abrasive. I might be an asshole. I know these things. But somewhere deep inside me, there's at least this little bit of wisdom, right? This life's
Yeah.
you can't do anything about the past. The only thing you can do is flip the future of the bird, right? And keep walking till you can't walk no more. And I'll throw the jug to Binks.
That's a lesson I haven't learned yet about. I live a lot of my life in the past, and I'll take a drink,
Friendship
and
and
I'll just
flowers and
set it down in
bounties
front of me.
and blue.
I think I'm going to bed.
Yeah, Zach is going to be like, well, I think we should turn in. It's, middle of the night.
Yeah, probably go try and scrounge up some sleep. Victor, are you still good for first watch?
Yeah, I am just fine. I'll start my watch now, and I'll let you guys know who's taking second watch.
Second
What
watch? Second watch.
what would happen if I stayed up the whole night?
You would get a point of exhaustion.
I don't regain my hit points, correct?
Correct.
I've got healing spells to help get your HP back up, though.
If that's the route you want to go, ladies and gentlemen, you just let me know.
At this point, I'm already in bed and asleep, feeling all warm and comfy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll start my watch.
All right, give me a perception check.
I'm gonna stay up.
Perception.
All night?
So I have to have 6 hours sleep, right? So I'd have to fall asleep by second watch.
And depending on the time you guys get up, yeah?
I'm gonna stay up for now.
Okay. Are you watching or what are you doing?
I am most definitely drinking, but if you want a disadvantage perception check, I can take one.
Well, if you're paying attention, you can give one. If you're not, it's up to you.
My perception check was a 3, so
Ugh.
yeah.
I'll leave that call up to you.
I don't think Vinny's in the mind to pay attention.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'd probably just spend the time talking to Victon about my encounters with dragon folk and, just kind of pass the time.
Okay.
Cool. I don't like how much time you're thinking about this.
Okay, so as the night goes on, Travis, you're kind of feeling it. Victon, sorry. You're feeling it. You don't see anything during your watch. You're kind of staring at Vinny, just drinking his guts out. And your watch goes by.
Sweet. So I'll go wake up. Who was on second watch? Was that Silver? Do we know? He's having headphone issues.
I think it was Binks.
Yeah, I can take it.
Okay. Fine. So I will wake up.
You only need 4 hours sleep, don't you?
Yeah, I only need 4. So if we're at that 4-hour mark, I'd probably start rustling around in my sleeping bag there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll say to Vinny, it was nice chatting with you, but I need to get some sleep. But I'll go get Binks and let him start his part of the watch. You have a good night, Vinny.
Yeah, man. No, you too.
Thank you.
Take another
Binks.
swig off the jug.
Binks, give me a perception check with disadvantage, please.
I will grab a quick drink of that before I go to bed again.
Yeah, I'll throw in whatever's left in the jug.
Delicious.
And then I will pull out a bottle of my own from my bag.
Okay. So Yeah, with a 9 perception check, you're kind of watching Vinny, and you're staring into the fire, thinking about, all that has lost and is gone. You think about the past couple nights where Jeffrey was taken. Do you still have those 2 gems?
Yeah, I was gonna actually talk about that, but if you got some stuff you want to do,
Go ahead.
Vinny, you still up? You?
Yeah, man, I'm still here. Yeah.
So, as I get settled in and kind of get ready on my post and kind of, feeling a little lightheaded from the ale, just reach into my little haversack and pull out the 2 gems and go.
As you reach in there, the 2 gems are gone.
Fuck!
Find a handful of nuts and seeds.
Jesus.
Fucking Chwinga's neck.
Oh, damn.
I can't wait to find out what these things are about.
So these nuts here were supposed to be the 2 gems that I gave you, that I found in Jeffrey's bag.
Oh, you found those, did you?
Yeah.
Well, listen,
I found them once. I have not found them again.
Listen, they're in better hands, right? Those Chwingas, man, they're good luck. I know you don't think it, because you got a hard on for your hatchet or whatever the fuck it was. But
It's okay. I have a short sword now.
No. You need to listen to me, okay? They're really good luck, man. And they like you, and that's good for you. So don't take it out on them, man. It's just jewels. Like they come and they go. Jewels come and they go. Right?
Yeah.
Fuck jewels, man.
I guess my question was, I gave those to you as payment for services that you provided for the group, and then you gave them to Jeffrey. Why?
Well, I figured they were mine to do with what I wanted, and in that particular moment, that's what I wanted to do with them. They can't say I didn't regret it just a little bit, but right then, right there, that's what I wanted to do with them. And who knows? Maybe I steal them back later.
Well, the Chwingas have them now, but
They're the jungles.
yeah,
They weren't ours to take in the first place.
it's true.
Everything here's borrowed, right? All this. It's all borrowed, right? That deer we killed, right? That deer, we're borrowing it. We used it. We got its skin. We ate its meat. And it gave us energy. And then something else is going to come along and eat us. And it's going to take our skin and our energy. This is all just borrowed. Like, there's no such thing as ownership.
And as you two are talking, you see the Chwinga standing on like one of the rocks that formed the outside of the fire.
Oh, look, there's a little
Interesting.
fucker. There's a little fucker now, right? Hey, you got a copper piece on you.
I have a copper piece. I have a handful of hazelnuts here as well.
So, eat the nuts, throw out the copper piece, pay your respects, and just move on.
Alright, so I'll kind of crack open a nut, take a bite, and then pull out a copper piece and kind of thumb it up to the Chwinga out of the fire.
I mean, are you throwing it like at him?
No, just if he's on the rock around the fire pit, I'll throw it like just outside of the fire pit.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to put him in danger at all.
Okay. So it goes up and grabs it. and it kind of moves closer, just staring at you, almost expectantly.
Can you understand me?
It just like
Calm.
shakes its head excitedly, like,
You having a good time out here?
I'm totally thinking of Korax from Breath of the Wild here.
Can I
Yeah.
can I have my hatchets back? Oh, you're funny.
it's going to take a step closer, so it's almost like at your boot.
Ooh.
Did it pick up the copper piece or?
Mhm.
All right, so I'll put a copper piece kind of in between him and I.
Okay, it'll grab it.
All right, so it's closer now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, you like copper? No. What do you need? So I'll take out a silver piece and kind of hold it up. You like silver? So I'll put it like right in front of me.
Okay, it'll walk up and grab it. So it's like inches from your boot.
You like silver, huh? Can I have my hatchets back now? No, I can't. Can I?
It'll actually pull the hatchet out. So it's this tiny, but the hatchet's huge. And it'll hold it like this.
And kind of out of the side of my mouth, I was, Vinny, what do I do?
Just live your life, man.
Alright.
Let it do what it wants.
It is.
Hold
I have a
It's
sword.
his.
kind of
don't-
extends it.
I have a short sword now. He extends it to me.
Yeah.
I'll put my hand out and
Okay.
kind of like slowly lean forward to it, and hopefully
Doesn't cut your fingers off.
fucker. Can I have my hatchet? Yes, no? Yeah? Okay. Can you put it in my hand? No? Can I grab it? Yeah? Okay, so I'll turn my hand over this way and I'll go to grab it.
As you do that,
These fuckers. As I do it.
Everybody roll initiative.
Everybody died.
Oh fuck! We got a game map.
Yes, we do.
Bad when you got the map.
you get clawed at, and this tiny Chwinga transforms into this 8-foot tall
I need a drink. Hold on.
beast.
What the fuck just happened? Jesus Christ!
And so you
I'm gonna
should
try.
you should be able to see it.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Fuck.
so it just transforms into this and it just swipes at you. And as it misses with that first swipe, it's going to come across and then out from like its side, it's going to jab its glaive right at you.
Ugh. Yeah, that hits.
And as it jabs its glaive, you just catch it right in the stomach like, for 12 points of damage.
12 points.
Ooh.
Do I have time to yell out to the party?
You can make a reaction to that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay. So, seeing this, I'm going to fucking stumble to my feet and try and grab my crossbow and yell, "Wake your asses up! We got trouble!"
So yeah, and as I get like slashed and a glaive coming at me, I'm gonna like stumble backwards and try to knock a bow and fire if I can. But
You do not have time for a reaction
Okay.
or for a bonus.
yeah, I'm kind of like stumbling backwards and along the ground, like on all fours, kind of crab walking, trying to get out of the way.
Okay, so at this point, let's everybody pull your token. You guys are like right in here somewhere.
Where was that at?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Right
Sorry.
about where you guys are right now.
I've got a big token.
Yeah, you got that giant
Sure
token.
You do.
So does
I'm
Victor.
kind of large too. There it looked like.
Well, I mean,
Large and in
it's not the size
charge.
of your token, guys. It's how you use
Large
it.
Marge!
Tell him Large Marge sent you. Okay.
That terrified me as a kid, but anyway.
Oops. So Let's move how you guys were sleeping. Would be great.
Yeah, I imagine Victor and I would be around the fire.
So if we imagine the fires maybe here,
Yeah, that's fair.
and yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, two of us down here,
Yeah, okay.
bed rolls up there. Yeah.
That's fair. And I mean, this guy just pops out right here, so
Holy
no big deal.
Is that
Fuck.
big?
That's no big
It's
deal.
8 feet. It's 8 feet.
It's huge. It's a
Alright.
it's a large beast, and it kind of like as it glaives you, kind of laughs because
So I would be moving this way
yes,
if I can. Like as I'm backing away, kind of crab walking on all fours.
yes, I would agree with you.
I'm
there.
Still in melee.
You want initiative roll, don't you?
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, we're gonna be doing initiatives here, gentlemen.
I
So
did not mean to click that.
go ahead and click.
Oh wait. 22. Gotta love that advantage on initiative.
All right.
Saved your ass.
So let's go descending. Are you 22 or 23? Maybe there's 23.
19.
I'm 22. I rolled a 5 and a 22.
That's weird. Okay.
Silver.
Oh shit! I had the other ones in there. So Victon's a 19. Binks is where you
16.
At? 16. Why do I not see you? Oh, you're right there. Okay. Silver's a 4 with a crit fail, and Azaka is a 20.
All right, we got a big chunk of us going first.
Okay. So, Vinny, as you just see him come across with that glaive, you are standing like right where he has become, and you're like in his business.
Son of a
Fuck.
bitch,
Oh.
that thing's big.
I'm not dreaming this, right, boys? I'm not that drunk.
Nope.
It's real. Get it.
So I figured I have my crossbow like right by me. So
Get a ray.
I'm actually gonna grab my crossbow and I'm going to get up and disengage.
Okay.
So let's see. Full movement on that gets me to about here, right at the top of the map. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, so Azaka, and just to be clear, Silver, Victon, and Azaka are prone, laying down, so you guys were sleeping. And so Azaka's going to use her turn to stand up and just get right here, dash to get right in front of its face, and just stand there. Victon.
I'm going to stand up, and I think I'm going to toss my javelin at the guy from back here.
Okay. That does not hit. So as you toss, he kind of just deftly moves out of the way. Binks, so you are still within melee range, but you have backed up. You were like 0 feet, and now you're at like 5 feet, to be fair.
Yeah, so I'm gonna disengage as my action and just like continue to keep backing up, going, oh god. And I'll get to about there, and then I'll do the best I can to knock an arrow and get it ready for the next round.
Okay.
And I'd say I'm still prone. I'm just kind of on my butt, sitting there with an arrow ready.
Okay. So
I guess I would say, Vinny, I thought these were good luck. As I'm moving back.
This ain't a fucking Chwinga, you dolt. We've been had.
okay, so he's actually going to cast Cone of Cold. And we're talking 60-foot cone.
What? You're lying.
Oh my god, this is bad.
60-foot cone. Everybody must make a Constitution saving throw, please.
8d8 cold damage.
I can only do it once, so So
Who's all in it? Am I?
I'm gonna say Vinny's out of it, but it's gonna hit everybody else.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you need?
Constitution save, please.
I mean, I'm within 60 feet of it.
That's what I'm good at.
I mean, I'm not
17.
going to argue with you, but...
Yeah, but it's a cone, so like the cone
Oh,
would be
gotcha. Okay. All right.
I would almost say Binks is not in it because... Or maybe Victon's not in it. Yeah, Victon's not in it because he's going to hit you, Binks.
All right. So yeah, 17.
Okay. 17 passes. Silver, you're laying down. So that's an 8. And Azaka, I guess she's got to make one, huh? Okay, so that passes. So you guys take
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
half damage.
88 halved.
40 points, 20 points of damage.
Oh my god.
20 points of damage.
I'm at 5.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he's going to move right here to engage in melee with all 3 of you.
Oh, my
And
God.
multi-attack, or not multi-attack. He's going to...
I'm glad I have that other character
Ozaka.
rolled up.
I wish I had slept. I wish I had slept.
Okay. Victon. Silver, did you... I'm not gonna give you disadvantage. So you take 20 on that. I can't hear you if you're talking.
He's still having some technical difficulties.
He said he switched to his phone, so
Okay.
I don't know.
So, Victon, you are up. This thing just blasted your friends with this giant cone of cold.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, I didn't realize what you meant. The turn order didn't change, so I was.
Yeah, it still shows silver.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
What are you talking about?
The turn order right now for us shows silver, then me, then Azaka.
Yep.
It's all fucked because I already moved, Azaka moved, Victon threw his javelin.
I moved.
Yeah, no, that's top of the order, so it should be Silver's
Should be-
turn and
No,
then me.
yeah, but so I still have Victon in here. That's weird. Okay, yeah, Silver,
So
you're
this-
up. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why. It's you guys are right. Silver's up.
Chill touch.
Okay.
Chill,
Chill
touch.
touch that bitch. Chill touch that bitch.
I guess I gotta be Silver here.
I'm gonna chill touch.
I think
that
I'll
bitch.
touch you on
those
the
chill
chest.
side.
I'm gonna touch you with my cold hands.
He's typing something.
Well, he just chill touched, right?
Fuck.
With 2 U's.
It's not working on my phone either.
Okay. So yeah, as this giant necrotic hand comes out and touches at him, you feel the cold and it kind of like wraps around its body. Vinny.
All right. So now I'm fucking mad. Vinny's gonna step to take a couple
Anger's real.
steps. I'm gonna step back to here if I can. So I've got a nice clear shot at him. I am going to use my Slayer's Prey on him.
Okay.
I'm within 60, right? I think I am. Yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna take a shot with my crossbow on him.
Okay.
That's a 20.
That hits.
Hell yeah. That's a 12 and 1d6. Fucking hell. That's a 13.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a big target, and you just catch it right in the shoulder, and it kind of, and you could see it just kind of enrage a little bit. But he's still standing. Zaka's gonna actually do her shape change into the were tiger.
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know what the fuck. Alright.
And so she's gonna bite and claw. Binks, you're flanking, so it does have advantage, and she's gonna just do 20 points of damage right into this thing.
The 16 hits?
16 hits, yeah.
Nice. Alright, that's its AC.
Okay.
Look at you metagaming.
Well, I'm
Okay.
keeping track, man.
Stop that, you bitch.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh, so the AC was okay. Interesting.
Victon. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, Victon. Yeah. Duh.
So I'm gonna run over to Binks and I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on him to give him some health back.
learning a D&D game theory.
There we go, baby.
Oh, that's how it works. A 15 doesn't hit, but a 16 does. Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna do that, but I never use my
sweet.
inspiration. So can I use my inspiration D8 to give him some more health?
Nope, that's only on attack or ability checks.
Okay,
Yeah.
then 8 points it is.
Victor, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
It's not a Chwinga.
Thank you.
It's not a Chwinga.
Alright. Binksy Cat.
I'm going to disengage as an action. And I'm going to, like, kind of get up at the trunk of this tree here. And then second wind, 10d4. So I'm going to gain 7 hit points. And then I'm just going to keep saying, it's not a Chwinga. And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so what Mr. Oni's gonna do here, he's gonna take a claw glaive at Azaka, which hurts a lot.
God damn. Good thing she's got a shit ton of hit points.
And then he's gonna laugh, like, and cast darkness.
What? That's not
Oh,
good.
this guy's a proper bastard.
This guy's a prick.
Let me see
Right
the
proper.
cone shape
Right
here.
proper.
15-foot radius. Okay. So he's gonna cast it right on himself too. It's just gonna be like, that's fine. Okay. And so nobody in that area can see.
Fuck.
I'm just because I'm curious. No, never mind. I got it. I'm good.
So she took. how much
This
did
is
she
a nightmare.
take? 20,
It's not a Chwinga.
20.
Man, why you gotta ruin our nice little role-playing game with your fucking beasts and monsters?
I think I just
Oh
got the
my
episode title. It's not a Chwinga.
Silver.
Alright.
That might spoil it for when that part.
a Chwinga.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, can you guys still hear me?
Austria.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to bonus action Shadow Sword,
Okay.
make a rapier appear in my hand. I'm going to take an attack at him. Since it's dark out, I would normally hit with advantage, and so I assume just straight roll.
Well, it's
So explain why you would hit with advantage.
It's dark out. That's the Shadow Sword thing, is if it's dark out, I get advantage to hit with it.
So darkness was cast as well. Do you have that stupid thing that you can see in the spell of darkness?
No, and that's why I'm saying, like,
The spell of darkness
okay,
is
so
cast on this area.
I'll just hit it with disadvantage then. So I'll just, like, wildly swing, because
Okay.
I'm still frosty.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
I'm so glad I finally got my internet working.
Yeah, welcome to the game.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
Okay, so yeah, you swing just wildly with that shadow sword, and you hear it connect with dirt, but you don't hear it anywhere else. Okay, Vinny.
Oh, hey, actually, if I can bolt out of that cloud of darkness, because
yeah.
I'm
Step
not
out,
looking
boys.
too shiny. Yeah,
Step
so I'm
out,
gonna
boys.
just gonna bolt out of there.
So you were in melee. He's gonna.
Yeah, well, I was at 3 hit points anyway, so it doesn't matter too much.
Shit.
So 12 to hit.
So
That's a miss.
let me
That's
ask. Can I ask, because the token has disappeared and it's no longer in our turn order?
You can ask. I mean, what do you
Okay,
want to ask?
There has
Is
to be a
it-
question.
Okay, is it still,
Yeah.
is it still there and hittable? Because
You can shoot at it. It's in darkness. You can't see into that. So
Okay.
darkness creates this giant radius of just like black energy that you can't see into.
right, I understand that, and I guess it's maybe a little bit of metagaming, but never mind. I'm good.
You don't know that. Your character would not know if he's there or
Yes, I realize that.
not. Okay.
So Vinny, I think would recrank his crossbow, and he's gonna hold it to see if this thing comes out of the darkness. I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, Silver, how are you looking bad?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Just whole body's frozen, just shivering.
So I'm gonna reach up to him, cast Cure Wounds, try and help a little bit,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna move back to where I was because I had a nice vantage point on it, and just wait.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, Azaka's in there just clawing, biting whatever she can. She's looking hurt too. But Victon.
So, with Divine Smite, I would know the presence of evil and such, but would I be able to use that to identify where he is in the darkness? Because I don't know if that falls under the things that it doesn't apply to.
Good question.
What was the question again?
Does sense good and evil work through darkness?
I mean, Rosa's written.
It's
Not really.
it's kind of funny because I was just reading about a conversation about like characters you can't see and using your other senses to try and sense them.
Yeah. For the duration,
Like-
you know. Penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked. Can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot stone, common metal, thin lead. That's a good question.
Yeah, I think Binks has got a good idea too. You could use your Divine Smite. Oh, but you got to hit a weapon attack. I see.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you feel he's still in there, but you can't pinpoint in the darkness because you're like your sense of like self-awareness is gone, and like you can't really pinpoint north, west, south. So you know you can feel him, but you just can't exactly point where he's at.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell out to the group again. Get out of the fucking darkness.
Yeah, so I will then run out of the darkness, and I'm going to go kind of over about here. About there.
Okay, so as you run out, you do.
Are you
Feel-
disengaging?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I should have asked that. You use your action to disengage.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
I wasn't
As-
entirely sure if it was engaged or
As
not.
Victon kind of comes out of the darkness, my bow immediately goes over to him, like, and I'm almost ready to knock it, but I'm like, see, it's Victon.
So with that attack, that 21 would hit, so I assume I need to take some.
But you use
No,
your
disengage.
yeah.
If you disengage, they don't get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
You're using your full turn to move.
Gotcha. Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
So I'll ask, like, hey, Victon, he's still in there?
As far as I can tell, he's definitely in there. I don't know exactly where, but he's in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of, like, where I think he is, I'm gonna take a longbow shot.
Where do you think he is?
That's a 9. A big fat miss.
Yep.
I'm gonna-
20 for me.
I'm gonna go ahead and move back a little bit too. D20. I have extra characters pre-made. It's okay. Fuck.
77.
Good year.
That's a
Good
bad number.
year.
That's a bad number.
Hey, 7s are lucky.
You got lucky.
All right. So I did move back like 10 feet.
Okay.
Not a Chwinga.
Okay. How do we want to do this?
Whatever way fucks us over the most, I assume.
You're catching on to this quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So just out of nowhere, and out of the darkness, you just see the monster appear. Like it like bamps back into place.
I'm like have my longbow with both hands, just kind of like defensive stance.
Oh.
So you take 15 points of damage.
The glaive hits. And that's 15.
15.
I'm standing barely.
Are you?
Yeah, barely.
Oh my god.
And then
And then it does a
course.
third attack.
And then
No, and
Yeah.
then
Do I get an opportunity attack?
hold on, it forms a mist and just sucks itself back into the darkness.
No opportunity.
fuck this thing, man.
I mean, can you
Yeah.
hit a gaseous form?
Yes.
I mean, you could try.
Can I say yes? My short sword quickly.
You don't
light
have- you don't have
that
a-
fart on fire. Light that fart on fire.
Yeah, so as you come and just swing that short sword, just as pissed as you are, it just kind of splits the gas and then it comes right back together and shoots into there. Okay,
It's back in the dark.
Silver.
this guy.
So, can I? Does shatter affect gas?
Say that again.
The sh-
Shatter.
Shatter.
But I mean, certainly, like as a sorcerer, I would know that, or at least have an idea.
Well, I mean, Shatter is an area of effect spell.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you have a good idea of where he's at in a 10-foot radius, you can absolutely cast it.
Okay, then I'll do that and cast it. If it's 10-foot radius, I should be able to hit most of the,
Just,
not binks and.
Do you have spell shaping?
Fucking, I don't remember what shit I took. No, I have twinned and empowered.
Okay, so where do you want to? Where's
Oh.
the epicenter of your shatter?
I think you could probably put it
Yeah, so probably right. Yeah,
or here.
to not hit binks, not hit Azaka,
Right here.
not hit Victon.
Yeah, if
But
you
I
were to
will
cast it
cast.
on this square here, it wouldn't hit anybody. To your
Okay,
knowledge,
so-
I mean, you can't you
Well, I
can't
wanted to
see
hit the
Azaka.
Yeah. I'll still cast Shatter in there.
And I'm looking up one rule. 1 second.
Okay, well I'm.
So we really need like a dispel magic. We need like a fucking wizard, a real wizard.
Ability spells. Who does that?
I love how like the two things we're missing are like a healer and like an actual like true legit magic caster.
Well, I mean, as I put on that Twitter thing, utility spells for a sorcerer. What?
Like,
Yeah, I'll drop.
like this enemy is like carving out our weaknesses, dude.
Maybe that was on purpose.
No, our DM's not that horrible.
So it takes half. Yeah.
Yeah. So 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Vinny. And yeah, you just this shattering effect, and you do hear. Well, I guess you can't hear anything in there.
No, you'd be able to hear
You
stuff.
can hear stuff in there, right?
Yeah, it's just darkness.
It's just your eyes.
What? Okay. You just hear this blood curdling, roar.
Okay. Can I... So hearing that blood curdling roar, am I able to use my ears to try and get a pinpoint, or try and see if I can figure out where it's at?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay. Come on.
You have the general idea, but you can't just pick it out, unfortunately.
Okay. I will take a shot, I guess, with disadvantage.
Okay.
23.
That hits.
Yeah. That's 10. Or no, that's 8 plus. God damn it! That's a fucking 1 on my bonus roll. So that's 9 points
Okay.
of damage.
Okay. Azaka's gonna run out, and she is like panting heavily. She's gonna pop a potion real quick. And she's like, what do we do, guys? Are we taking this thing out, or are we getting out of here?
It's not a Chwinga.
I don't think we have an option. I think it'll follow us at this point.
Victon.
I think you're right, Silver.
I'm not in the habit of running away from shit.
So we know he's in the darkness. We're not sure where. 5 by 30 feet. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna try out my breath weapon.
Okay.
Nice.
Trying to decide where I kind of want to be positioned when I do so. I'm thinking I'm gonna move up here, and then just kind of shoot it kind of down in this general. Just I can't get it down. Like just a little bit of a diagonal, not quite straight south. Kind of in that general area, but maybe that second one.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, so this DC is a saving throw equals. Okay, so click on your. What's your Constitution modifier?
Is that the big number or the one in the circle?
It's the one in the circle.
That's
It's
12.
the big number. The big number.
Stop it.
The smaller of the two.
It's the in the circle of mine is 12.
Fails anyways. Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d6, please.
2d6.
Okay.
Nice.
Can I
Nice.
guess I couldn't really use that inspiration roll for it to help any of that, would it?
No, it's just attack rolls.
'Cause that's-
For them.
I wasn't sure if that qualified under attack or not, so.
Okay.
It'll work for your attack roll, just not for your damage.
10-4. Oh, duh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Anything else, Travis?
No, I moved. I used that. I assume that's my action. I don't think I can do anything else without knowing where he is, so I'm good.
Okay. Binks.
Alright, I'm going to climb this tree as high as I can get with my movement, which is 35 feet.
Okay.
And using my Fey ancestry, I have an advantage. Or no, not that. The Mask of the Wild. I want to try to hide myself up there the best I can. It just says I can attempt to hide even when I'm lightly obscured by foliage.
Okay. Go ahead and do a stealth check.
Up there as high as I can, and then I want to stealth. Ugh. I hate this game.
Well,
You like stand and you have like a leaf right in front of your face, and you're like,
Twig.
I'm hidden.
I think I'm hidden, but
He's
I'm
like-
gonna.
I'm trying to imagine how he's gonna like shoot his bow and arrow around this tree, like as he's holding on to it at the same time.
I want to get up as high as I can and kind of like nestle within the crook of a branch and ready an arrow. I think I'm hidden. I feel pretty good about it.
Except you picked a palm tree, so
Yeah.
If they can't see me, or if I can't see them, they can't see me.
Well, so I mean, role play, ready and arrow. Mechanically, you used your action to try and hide, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
not. I'm just
yeah,
making
I'm
sure I'm not.
yeah. I was not going to attack that round. My action was to hide, climb and hide,
Okay.
and that's it. Disappointed in myself.
Yeah. No, you think you're good. Okay. So, what this thing's gonna do? At the very top of like the dome of this darkness, you see it pop out, and it casts sleep, and it does a 20-foot point on Victon and Binks.
I have Fey ancestry,
Oh shit, I do too.
so I have advantage on being put to sleep. So what do I need?
Wait, how do you have advantage on that? Because sleep rolls against your total hit points.
Okay, so Fey ancestry says I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep.
Well, shit. Ooh.
So boo.
Well,
In
then
your face.
He's gonna just fucking swipe at you too. So, I mean, he flies. Like you see him fly up to you,
Right.
and he's gonna claw at you.
It doesn't hit. That hits, and I'm dead.
So,
Yeah, I'm dead.
as you guys are
I'm
just
unconscious.
watching this thing, you see it just come and swipe at Binks, and Binks just tumbles. So,
Yeah, so I start falling down the tree.
yeah, and you're 35 feet up.
Well, 35 feet is my speed, and I think it's halved with climbing, so like 15 feet.
All right. And you take an additional 1 point of damage as you fall, which
So is that a
unfortunately,
negative?
conscious, it's a
That-
death saving throw.
All right, so one fail.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm down on the ground.
Okay. Yeah. Silver.
Okay, so I can see the thing now.
Yeah, he's like hovering 35 feet up in the air, or well, I guess 20 feet where Binks was.
Okay,
And-
then I'm going to spin the rapier so that it becomes a spear, and I'm gonna just chuck it at him. And so yeah,
Okay. That hits. Definitely hits.
yeah. Well, yep. So 14 damage,
Okay.
Nice.
nice.
and
Yeah.
it's psychic, by the way, just in case that matters.
Yep, did. It totally did. No, so as you just throw this rapier, it just hits me. He's like, "Wah!" Vinny.
Taking a shot. What?
did I take damage from that 26?
Actually, so you don't take damage. How many hit points do you have?
I have 34.
Okay, so how sleep works, I guess, with Fey ancestry. So how it works is you roll 5d8, and it starts with the lowest health person, and if it say Binks had 5 hit points, it would take 5 from that total. So I rolled the 26. That'd be 21 hit points left for me to roll against you. But how many do you have? You have your total 34 right now.
My total is 34.
Yeah, so it doesn't have enough to make you fall asleep. It has to be over your max or your total current hit points.
Okay, so it didn't hit me, but so it didn't put me to sleep either. Okay,
Right. Yep.
I'm with you. Thank
Okay.
you.
That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that mechanic before.
Yeah.
Sleep kind
Pretty
of
cool.
sucks. Like when
Yeah.
you're talking about a big monster, but it's very good against several like trash mobs.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, Vinny. Yeah, you're up.
All right, I'm going to take a shot with my crossbow. That's a 28.
That hits, buddy.
Ooh, that's a 12.
Ooh.
Come on. 17 total points of damage.
So yeah, you catch him right in the side, and he just makes that blood-curdling yell again. Azaka's gonna try and run over here. She's gonna throw. I think she does have. She's gonna transform back into human, and then longbow it. Does not hit. Victon, you have this Oni very pissed off, hovering 35 or 20 feet in the air.
So he's hovering. What is the range, or do I have to touch with that pool that I have, that health pool?
Oh, you have to touch.
I have to touch. So he's on the ground.
I mean, it is called lay on hands.
That makes sense. Boy, I don't know if I go over there and heal him. Yeah, Binks, I'm gonna run over to you, and I am going to use the lay on hands, and I'm going to use 5 times my level, so 20.
Yep.
I was gonna give you all 20.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Get you back up and give you a chance to survive. So here you go. Good luck, Binks.
I immediately grab my longbow, just start like defensive, like flailing. Oh, it's Victon. It's not a Chwinga.
It's your turn.
Welcome back.
And you are laying down, so...
Okay. I will, on my back, I'm firing an arrow at that dude.
Okay. Doesn't
Fart.
hit.
And then I am going... I mean, I'd be going off the map at this point, but I want to move my movement as far away as I can.
Okay.
So do you mind if I just move up?
Yeah, go ahead and move wherever.
Yeah, it won't
He's
let
in
me
the
move on.
air. Oh, where?
I'll
Do
move.
you want to slide over here?
Yeah, I'd probably slide over closer to my compatriots here.
Okay. That's
Okay.
good. Okay. So on the Oni's turn, it's
Yeah, so
gonna
right there.
turn back into that gaseous form and slide and then cast invisibility on itself.
Oh, this thing's a motherfucker.
Okay. Silver.
I'll just look over at Bink, so I imagine it's bloodied and bruised. And you okay, boy?
I'm okay right now.
All right. Is that block of darkness still there?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and I'll just spin my dark shadow rapier. I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
So
Oh, fuck.
Dark.
This thing lasts 10 minutes.
shadows absorb up over myself, and it's got those almost fluorescent, like what would be a skeleton around me. And that's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Penny.
I'm going to hold my action until I see this fucker pop back up. I'm going to let my crossbow go when it does.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I should have asked. I'm guessing that Victon used his paladin pool for Banks, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
How is Azaka still looking rough?
She's about half.
Half. Okay, Silver, you looking okay?
I mean, if he can hit that hard every time, I don't know how much difference it'll make, but I'm under half.
All right, I won't hold my action. I'll use my cure wounds on him. 10 points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take. I used 5 to get to him, so I'm gonna move to here. Tell everybody, keep your wits about you. Shh, be quiet. I'm gonna start listening for it.
Okay. Azaka's going to run to its last known location. She's going to hold her action. Victon, what do you want to do?
What does holding my action do in terms of like a sword?
So
Like,
when you hold an action, there's something that triggers you to do the action. So
Mhm.
you could say, I want to hold my action for when the Oni pops up again.
Okay.
And obviously with a sword, it has to be within melee range.
yeah.
Like with Binks, he could, I want to hold a longbow shot for when it appears. So if he were to appear, Binks does have a ranged weapon.
Okay.
So you can hold your action with something that causes a trigger for you to use it.
Do you have any attack spells, or are your spells all healing?
Mine are all healing and otherwise defensive.
Okay, all right.
And what is my reuse of Cure Wounds? Can I reuse that like immediately, or how long do I have to wait, or once per battle?
How many spell slots do you have?
You have
I have
3 first level spell slots. You can use it 3 times.
Okay, understood. Thank you. I'm going to kind of move with Azaka and kind of go to his last known location, and I'm going to put my hand on my sword and hold my action in case he appears, of course, within melee range.
Okay.
Nice.
Binks.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock an arrow, and I think we got the upper hand now, and I'm gonna ready an action. If I see him come, I want to fire.
Okay.
Actually, I want to take 20 feet of movement that way.
Okay.
Same action ready though.
Let me see something here.
Okay.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of readying yourself, keeping an eye out, you see the boats kind of, up and down real fast. And as it does that, one does not come back up, but the other does.
What?
Okay, Silver.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
okay, so would I see the boat that's still sunk? Like-
No.
Okay. Then, having not seen anything, I'll just...
Yeah, so only Azaka, Victon, and Vinny can see the boat that's sunk. It was
Yeah.
the top one.
So, I'll just ready my shadow sword in case he pops back out so I can throw it at him. Other than that, that's all I got.
Okay.
Mhm.
Vinny.
I'll yell out to the group. We just lost a boat. I think he's across the river. Keep shot by, boys.
So both boats jostled, but only the top one stayed down.
Yeah, I'm thinking he jumped on them. I'm gonna move over to Silver, and I'm going to use my last spell to cast Protection from Good and Evil.
Okay.
Okay, meta question. Well, what's the... Yeah, I was going to say, how does that potentially work on an evil character?
One willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures.
You're just protected against like aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it doesn't... Yeah, I'm not protected from myself.
No, yeah, I mean. Okay, Azaka seeing it, she's gonna run and stand at the shoreline. Victon.
Okay, I'm going to follow her.
While he's doing that, can I ask? It wouldn't even be worth it to cast this on an Oni, would it? Well, they would be a fiend, wouldn't they?
Nope.
All
They're
right.
not a fiend.
So, since I don't know what
Really?
it is, can I have my spell back?
Sure.
No.
Okay. All right. So then, Vinny wouldn't have
Your
moved.
god
He's
is
just
a
gonna,
loving god.
he's gonna just hold his action till it pops up. Yeah. I'm just gonna stay where I might move a little bit closer, just to like here.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Does my held action expire now that my turn has come back up again?
Yes.
You just have to redeclare it.
Yep.
If you don't make another move.
So I'm going to stay where I am now, down next to Uzaka, but I'm going to use Shield of Faith. I'm going to cast it on Silver to help give him a little bit more AC. It's +2 for you.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yep.
Heck
So
yeah.
then I'm going to ready my sword, hand on it, and hold it unless he appears within melee range of me.
Who'd you cast that on?
Silver.
You cannot see Silver. From where
I
you're
can't
at.
see. Oh, because of the
Directly
darkness.
through the
Okay.
darkness. I mean, you could see. I would give you Vinny, Azaka,
Okay.
and that's it.
A creature of choice.
You know what? I would prefer to be able to cast this, so I'm going to move over here instead, and then I will again use that on Silver. I want to make sure Silver protects my here,
That's fine.
and then I'm not going to hold my action. Well, I'm going to have my sword on there, hold it in case he does appear within melee range.
Okay, Pinks.
All right. I'm gonna yell out. So he's at the boats.
Last I saw the boats move. Like he might have jumped across them. We lost one.
And then I want to move over here then where I can kind of see both boats out of the darkness and ready in action if I see that SOB. And that's my turn.
Okay. So, you do see the last boat get tipped over, and it kind of gets flipped. Binks, I'll give you a shot with disadvantage on that. Okay. Yeah, you just let loose your arrow, and
What do I get one? Because I was holding my action as well.
oh yeah, I didn't hear you say that, but yes, you do.
Yeah, because I retconned my cast of protection for good and evil.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did that. Yeah, so again, you both just pew, pew, same time, and it peppers the boat, but it doesn't, like, you don't hear anything other than it hit the boat. Okay. And so, just current state, one boat is completely sunk, one boat is flipped over. It's over.
That's all right. We don't need the boats.
Fuck boats.
All right. So it's this lower boat that is now partially submerged or completely under?
So the top boat
Partially.
is completely under. The bottom boat is flipped over, so you only see the bottom half of the boat sticking out of the water.
Okay,
The
but I
whole of the boat.
don't see anything that would look like anything.
No, you don't
Like
see
nothing
anything.
to-
Yeah, you don't see anything.
All right, I'll come down here, but that's all I got.
Okay. Okay, Vinny.
Okay. Are we? I think we're pretty. Are we close to 10 rounds? That darkness should probably be going away soon.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we're only at like 5 or 6.
Okay. Against my better judgment.
for shits and giggles, I'll just say we're there.
Okay.
It has no strategic effect any longer.
All right. I'm gonna hold my action till I see it,
Okay.
and then I'll take a shot at it if I do.
Okay. Are we just assuming everybody's holding actions? Because we can make this go a little bit faster.
Yeah, I do think
Mhm.
we're all. Well, I do think we're all probably gonna just.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yep.
So
hold-
everybody move to where you want to be, and just because it's going to be everybody's turn before.
Well, if I see that
dark.
darkness go away, I'm backing away for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna back up just a little bit. What I get? I forget my range on my crossbow.
I got
Okay.
160 feet, so
Sorry.
no,
Oh,
150.
I got 100 and 400.
Yeah,
So
you're good. So, as all of this is happening, we can probably get out of turn order here. As all of this is happening,
No.
fuck.
Silver, you feel something brush your hair. Binks, you feel something come across the top of your head. and then you don't hear anything else.
Okay, is this like it's quiet, don't hear anything else, or like cannot hear, don't hear anything else?
Yeah, so can we like hear the water and the nature around us?
Yeah,
and stuff
you
like
hear
that?
normal stuff like that, but you don't hear like rustling of leaves. You don't hear movement. You don't hear.
We don't hear anything that would indicate that the monster is still around.
Yeah. But it just comes and Silver just brushes your hair. You almost feel like the nail, the claw that he has, touch your skin, but it just kind of brushes the hair by and just quickly past you. And then Binks, it just kind of touches the top of your head. Quickly past you.
Damn it! He ran away.
I don't know.
I
I
think
imagine
so.
I imagine we would probably sat there for like 15 minutes just holding like stone still.
Yeah. And in the distance, you kind of hear.
I hate to say this, but are we hunting or are we fleeing?
We kind of got it on the run now. I mean,
Does it have us on the, or do we have it on the run, or does it have us on the run?
I have hunted lots of stuff in my life. We are being hunted, mate.
Can I see any tracks on the ground?
Oh, I was wondering that too.
Specifically, is it matching the tracks that I drew earlier?
So, okay. So where you were in the darkness, you see tracks. But where it maybe crossed the water again, there's no tracks.
What do you mean?
So, your thought process is, from all evidence, I would say, is it came from where you fell, Binks, down this way,
Yeah.
tipped the boats, fucked with the boats, came straight across to kind of like here, right? So it comes back over here. So where you would think that he would have crossed the river or came out of the river, you didn't see the water move. You did not see any tracks over there, but you do see tracks where the darkness was.
Yeah.
And it does match what you found earlier.
Oh, we got to get this guy. It's a guy. And I'll pull out that piece of paper and like hold it right next to it. Like this is Jeffrey's killer. We got to get this guy.
And
I'll agree. We got to get this thing because
you hear
if
in
it
a
doesn't
tree.
get us,
Turn back now.
well, that's just taunting, and now we have to go after it.
Yeah.
Is it laughing at us?
You want to come down here? You want to finish this?
Yeah. Why'd you run
turn
away?
back now.
I'm still standing. Get down here.
Hey, on my checklist, this is one of the things.
Yeah.
This is the guy that got Jeffrey.
This guy might not. This guy might not be a dinosaur, but he's fucking got to go. Right now.
Well,
Where do I have like just a general sense of direction where the last laugh was?
Give me a
Well-
perception check.
he ran by me, Vinny. He's this way.
So, how it sounds to you guys?
Can I do one? I mean, I haven't moved yet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck, not
So
much
how
better.
how it sounds to you guys? It sounds like it's booming, but echoing at the same time. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna take a wild shot up into the canopy.
Okay. Yeah, you don't hit it.
I know. I figured.
So just crazy, just bam. Give me another perception check, Vinny. So looking around again,
That's a 9.
you hear like monkeys chortling, like cackling almost. It's almost time for the sun to start rising, so all of the animals that kind of come alive. You hear them up in the treetop, kind of cackling and just almost mocking you guys.
Piece of shit monkeys.
Oh, we'll have them for breakfast. I got anything to say about that? Hey, we're coming for you.
Should we just follow it in there and just stay close? And might be the worst decision.
Yes.
Also, how long does that Shield of Faith last? And my Shadow Sword is defeated.
How long does the Shield of Faith last?
You know what?
Duration is 10 minutes.
Here's what I think. I think we keep camp. We keep camp right here. We stay where we're at. This thing ain't gonna leave us alone. It's already got one of us, right? So we stay here. We make some defenses, and we wait.
Why would it come back and fight us? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Why wouldn't it?
Because it's not a standing fighter. It's a hit us, leave. I mean,
Right.
how many days ago did it kill poor Jeremy?
Yesterday,
And it,
and it's Jeffrey. I think we charge
Jimmy.
in after him.
No, listen.
I think if it was going to attack us, it could have done so after the temple when we were bloodied and bruised.
My spells are tapped. I'm a half health. You lot have seen better days, right? Your black sword shadow fucking thing's gone, right?
I can cast it again if we can find it.
Azaka looks pretty rough, right? All right, Azaka, look, I mean, no offense to you, but you're a hardy bitch, right? And we're look, we need to regroup, right? We keep camp here, we fortify, and then if it hasn't come and attacked us in the meantime while we're licking our wounds, then we can go look for it later today. But for now, look.
Turn back now.
I like how it's just a regular voice. It's like, excuse me,
Is
you
that
guys should
the-
turn back now.
We can't turn back. You destroyed one of our boats.
This is your captain speaking. Turn back now.
Oh,
Actually, that's a good question.
Azaka's, she's like, maybe we just push on. We're halfway there. Push to Camp Vengeance, and maybe there's solace there. Maybe
No.
You don't understand.
Our Camp Vengeance is right here, and it has to do with that fucking cunt.
We successfully took you to Firefinger and got up that thing, grabbed your mask. Now, we need to do this.
This is our vengeance.
hey,
Everything else be fucked.
I'm with you guys. Ride or die. Bad boys for life.
Are you
Maybe-
Will Smith or
Maybe
Martin?
this thing has been following us since we left Port Nine Zaro.
How do you
It's-
know that? Wait.
Can you? Okay, would you assume that the boy's axe was taken by the Oni, or by a Chwinga? That the Chwinga that turned into this big giant motherfucker presented his axe. So I would assume that it's been following us for a while, planning, prepping. Maybe we need to find somewhere that isn't just us.
We are closer now than we've ever been. Why would we leave its tracks?
I'm-
But we don't know where it went for sure, do we?
We have one of the best trackers, and I point to Vinny. Vinny will find him and follow, and we will go with.
Do
Ooh,
you
putting the
know,
pressure on Vinny.
Azaka, do you know anything about that fucking thing? Do you know what it is? At least?
I know
'Cause
it kicked my ass. I know that. I've never seen one of these before. I will tell you that. How do you track something that flies, boy? Can you smell the wind?
Things gotta shit at some point.
Hey, actually, this is meta. Did Vinny tag it with Hunter's Mark?
He
No, I
tagged
use Slayer's
it.
Prey.
Slayer's Prey.
Sorry.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark would have worked.
I used Slayer's Prey, and then I kept having to use my Cure Wounds. I was gonna Hunter's Mark it, but I kept having to heal.
Sorry, I just thought of that.
Yeah, no, I had it. It was on my list. I was because I can double stack my Slayer's Prey with my Hunter's Mark, and I was going to do it, and everybody needed healing, and I used my spells on my healing and shit.
Would my divine smite tell me where, if it's nearby at all, or anything useful to where it went?
Your detect good and evil is like a 30-foot radius around you, correct?
I don't know about what detect good and evil.
Anyways, you can't sense it around you.
Okay.
Right.
So I can at least use that and say that, my divine smite isn't sensing anything near me. Yours, so, I mean, it's at least a good distance away.
So, we've already got a camp here. Look, we're all feeling really rough. The last thing we need is to get into another fight right now.
I'm gonna turn around and fire an arrow. In that
Oh, you got me, boy!
I say that we make a quick excursion in.
We're gonna
with
camp
the
here.
caveat, we're gonna come back. We're gonna venture 10, 20 feet in. It's a poor decision, but I don't see this going any other way.
So I think we have two options. We just keep soldiering on, like Azaka said, or we need to make a camp here, and at least see if we can lick our wounds, and then take off. Look, Binks, I know.
Oh,
All right.
God, I'm an even dumber idiot
I don't.
than you.
If
If we can get close to it, I can potentially light it up for us so that we can see it. That was a little Texan, but I do have the Fair Fire spell that we might be able to spot it if we can get it lured close to us.
Listen, this fang ain't gonna leave you alone, right? It's got a hard on for you.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it seemed to be
so-
centered on me, yeah.
So we need to do what we can to give ourselves the best possible fight we can, and we're not going to get it out here, right? So I think we keep our heads on a swivel, and we either keep marching right now, or we rest up and then we march. It's not going to leave us alone. Azaka's right. It's been with us since day one. It has your hatchet.
Oh, I want that hatchet back. I do.
Do you grab the hatchet? Do you have the hatchet?
Would I have grabbed it, or did it change as I was
were here is when it reached out and
Okay.
clawed you, and
Yeah.
then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's the moment I had my hand up and then turned it over to grab it, and then I grabbed it.
Okay. Yeah.
It moved.
So vote right now. We either make camp here, and then we get moved. We continue making camp here, and then we get moving after we're feeling better, or we just start moving now.
Do we know enough about where Camp Vengeance is relative to the area that we're at? I guess what I'm getting at is, can we tell that the direction that it went, having brushed Binks and Silver, is that at all towards or in the general vicinity of Vengeance?
We've only traveled a half a day because it was late afternoon when we left.
it's about 2 day.
It's a 2 day, so we
2
got
day.
about a day and a half left.
And it went towards what you would assume. On looking at the map, the top of the map being north, it went northwest. You know that Camp Vengeance is southwest-ish.
Okay.
West, southwest.
Okay. So we'd be going in a totally different direction. I mean, it has been following us. I mean, I'm with you, Vinny. I think we need to rest here for a little bit, regain our composure, because that was a brutal fight. I think we just kind of need to head towards Vengeance, and I'm assuming it's going to follow us. Why would it have stopped at this point?
Yeah.
I think it's trying to fuck with us right now.
Look, we're being hunted.
I
You don't give up on a prey when it's wounded.
Yes.
Okay.
I need a promise. We go to Camp Vengeance, and on our way back to that bird place, we stop here and we look.
Look.
Yeah, I'm with you. If it doesn't encounter us, I'm with you. Let's do
If
this.
this thing haven't sprung on us before now, then on our way back we check.
Okay.
Look,
And I'm gonna suggest that we get double watches in the night.
Yep.
Because
I mean, I'm good for first watch. I don't really need to rest too much, so I'm good on my own for the first one. You guys get some rest, and we can do a
this
second
thing
watch.
came in as a Chwinga. Has anybody seen a Chwinga before tonight? During their watches.
I have not. Have I? Did I see the one from the other night when he?
The only one that I believe saw was Vinny, and I think Vinny, you saw him pilfering coins.
Yeah,
and
you
dukes.
saw him fucking with me, and you didn't do anything. That's exactly why I'm saying it now. Is like,
Yeah, so
we need double watches. So
now-
I'm fine with going to Camp Vengeance,
So
but on our way back we hunt.
the thing fucked with you. It took your hatchet, right? And
Took
we
my
had-
hatchet, took my gems, took who knows what else.
Check your bags.
Yeah, and I'll be like looking through my bags at that point, I guess. Fuck you.
All I know is none of us have seen it on our watches. All right, so don't get paranoid.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah, go ahead. Vinny, if you want to do.
I mean, it would be deception because I know you're lying,
Yeah.
but that's metagame.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Unless you're gonna force me to roll deception, I would like to know if he believes me or not.
I mean, it's so the contest is whether you want him to believe you or not. So if he's rolling insight, it's 14 against 0 or 14
block
against
it.
whatever your check is. Well, just
I mean that sucks because I'm not trying.
you can honestly like in character just forget about it because it wasn't
No,
a big
I'm
event.
not. I'm not forgetting about it, but like. All right, I'll roll deception. I don't want him to know.
But like hiding, so
Ooh.
hiding the roll, you
That's
already
an 18
know
against
out
his
of
14.
out of game, like you already know, so you don't have to hide the roll.
Right.
You believe what he's saying. You can't tell whether he's telling the truth or lying. You genuinely believe that nobody else has seen one before.
But I just think we need a second set of eyes in the night.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, man. Look, it will make you feel better, right?
I mean, tonight, imagine what happened tonight if, Vinny, you were asleep and I was by myself and this Chwinga turned into this monster.
It would have been the exact same thing that happened to us. I didn't
It
do
would've-
fuck
it
all.
would've been-
Dude, I was drunk off my ass. I didn't do fuck all.
I know, but you were there and you alarmed the rest of the party. Just imagine what Jeffrey felt that night,
All right.
right?
Look,
I fell asleep
I'm agreeing with you.
and he was taking.
I'm agreeing with you. All right. We do 2-man watches. You only need 4 hours sleep, right?
Right.
Okay. So we'll do 2-man watches, right? Right.
Right.
All right.
Let's
listen,
take a short
let's
rest here.
No.
And Binks and I are aware while we're resting too, I believe.
Can't remember.
I think it's an elf thing.
Well, let's take a short rest here, get our shit together, and then we go to Camp Vengeance. And on the
Look,
way back,
yeah,
if we haven't encountered this thing, we hunt it.
let's all grab a bite to eat and we can talk about it later. All right. Cool your jets. Everybody get their heads in the game. And let's talk about this later.
Sounds good.
Yeah, elves do remain semi-conscious. Just throwing that out there.
Okay, so again, this is where we're going to end it for tonight, and we will pick it up again next Friday. Thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to check out check out the podcast that just went live tonight. Wednesday nights we do that live with everybody. This episode will go live Monday.
Monday. Yep.
And then be sure to tune back in with us Friday as we maybe go Oni hunting. So, again, thanks everybody, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Good
Bye.
night. See you guys.